Hey everybody, and welcome back to Koi Pond Lifestyle. So what have we got on today? Today is going to be filmed over maybe a few days, because this year I'm not going to winter prep. Everybody else is doing winter prepping. I'm going to do winter ready. Getting winter ready. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody else can do their prepping stuff. I'm going to winter ready. I'm going to do this over a number of days, because I want to slowly work in. Covers are nowhere near going on yet, but I think the sky pond needs to come off now, because in the night time it's really cold. So I'm going to take that off now and get it cleaned up and get it stored, because fish have stopped using it now. You know, the fish are still up by the window, they're still feeding, so I'm still feeding them. Pond's still at 13 degrees, it's been hovering there now for a couple of weeks really. The lights around the outside, they're going to have to come off as well, because they will get in the way of putting the pond covers on. And it's such a beautiful day today that we might as well get some jobs done. So do that. A couple of other things I want to get done as well, and then we'll see what else happens from there over the next few days. So let's crack this way this time. Right, old knees. Right, if you remember right, I put these lights on them a little while ago for my daughter's 21st, because the other ones broke. So these were a bit of an afterthought, to be honest, and they were a bit of a rush job, because the clips you get with them, the little clips you get here, you only get 6, so you get 1 clip per metre. If you want to know where I got these from, I'll put them in the description again below, or hang on, I'll post a video. This is, no, there, I've freaking done it again. Anyways, of the video I did when I put these up, so you can see them, and then the description of where I got them from is the bottom of the the description of where I got these from will be in the description of that video. Anyways, so these have got to come off, and it's this easy to take them off, and that's it. All I've got to do is unclip that all the way along. Right, so I'm going to wrap these up, because I won't need these now until next summer. I don't plan on doing any parties in the garden over winter, to be honest. So I'm going to wrap these up as they came to me, and just put them in the garage basically. But yeah, I was dead impressed with these. Somebody asked if you can use them on the inside of your pond, and what was the IP rating, I couldn't remember. But it'll be in the description of that other video that I can't. They're all there. Fish are looking good. The shower is settled down loads. I had a bit of a scare with him the other day. He kept spitting his food out and wasn't sure what was going on, but it seems okay today. I have a funny feeling it's because of those temperatures. You know, I said I wasn't sure about the temperatures. I have a funny feeling it was a temperature change. There we go, wrapped up, ready for the garage. Right, I should have done this last week. Brushes. Didn't do the brushes bay last week, so we're going to give that a whirl today. So I'm going to get the pond isolated with me bottom drain outlet valve, get that closed down, put as much water in the pond as I can, take as much water out of here, get them cleaned. Right, the reason I do this, for any of our new subscribers who've just come in, welcome to Koi Pond Lifestyle, is to basically not waste any water. So I keep the pump running, close the bottom drain off, it then empties the filter system into the pond, puts maximum in the pond without overflowing. It's just quite nice that is now. And then turn this end off. All this is isolated now. Work on this, no water running through. Right, as you can see, my my KPL waste extractor is working quite well still. I'm still able to fire that open on sort of a weekly basis for about 7 to 10 seconds. Clears the bottom of me vortex. I don't have to keep wasting a lot of water, so I'm dead chuffed with that. I'm thinking about maybe introducing that into another bay. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about with the new KPL waste extractor, up there I'll put the, is that, in the description below or somewhere up here I'll put the video. Honestly I really forget which side. I think it's left. As I'm looking at it now, I don't know anyway. There'll be a link up here, ping, there you go, it's arrived. Of how I created my waste extractor in your Vortex for a Cottony koi system. Works really well. So I'm just going to let this settle now, and then I'm going to draw off the water with my siphon from the second bay, because I've wasted a lot of water as it is doing. I purged the drain 2 or 3 times then, as you saw. So I'm now going to just get my siphon and then siphon the bottom of the second bay. So that will save, again, a lot of water. You know, not a major problem, but I've just lost an inch in the pond now from doing those drain pulls. So we're going to let this settle for a little while, and then we're going to start looking at getting that out, and then we're going to get that sky pond off. Yep, the old faithful. I keep saying this, and for the people who have been with me a while, please excuse me, but I've got a lot of new subscribers coming in that maybe haven't seen this before. It's one of the greatest tools I've had for my multi-base system. It saves me a blooming fortune in water, because I just siphon the stuff off the bottom, and it's an aquarium siphoner. You've got to get one. That's it. So the best thing to do with this water out the thing onto the garden, I tell you, the amount of nitrates in this water, it must be really good. I mean, that's been fermenting poo for a week or 2 maybe now, because obviously the feed's not been as bad, so there's not as much coming through. But I mean, when you think about it, the fish are literally living in a toilet. You know, they're weeing and pooing in the same water that goes into the filter system and back into where they are. The only thing that gets taken out is the ammonia and the nitrite through the bacteria. You know, but the poo is literally sitting in these filter systems, unless you cleaned them every day. But yeah, this water is going on the garden. Right, I've left doing the sky pond until last because that's got 90 litres of water in it that I could do back in this filter system. Now I've just emptied it. So I'm going to empty the sky pond now, and that water will then help top up the rest of the pond. Right, as you see, I've lost it maybe 2 inches off the pond, so this 90 litres should help top that back up again. So I'm going to get this emptied and get it back in the pond. Note to self, check if water is not on top of the sky pond before taking it off. I look, I wet myself. Okay, we're gonna have to go to another day because I need some more clothes. Another day, another dollar. So here we are, day 2. Bit drier this time. Yeah. Note to self, school day, don't get wet again. So I'm going to give this a clean off and get it stored. I've got the frame as well, frame down there, so we might give that a bit of a clean up as well, and then stick it in the garage and put it away. Just using an old dishcloth with a sponge. Not too scratchy. I'll tell you what, I completely forgot about my other sky pond, the Mark 1. Where did we get to with that? I think we got to the point where a couple of people chucked some bids in. I was going to put it on eBay. I'm sure there was somebody that said they wanted to give me 60 quid for it. I don't know. Anyways, if you're still interested in that, yeah, let me know. Comments below if you want the Mark 1. It's got to be in England, obviously. I don't know about posting it. I can't post it because it's a big glass box. I don't know. We'll work something out. Just let me know if you're still interested or not, and we'll work something out. Just been over to Pencoy to pick up some more wheat germ. Come towards the end of my first pack, and like I say, the temperatures are holding around about 13 degrees, so fish are still popping up, still eating, so I'm still feeding them at the moment. A lot more people are saying about the 8 to 10 degrees instead of below 10. Interesting. Koi pond lifestyle, you can't knock it till you've tried it. But do we try that? Anyways, Steve tells me that, just to remind everybody, if you're looking to get anything from Steve, he's not selling any more fish now. He says it's too cold now to be selling any more fish because the temperatures are right down now, all coming down. But he is still open if you want any bits and pieces for over winter. If you're looking at a bit more wheat germ like myself, just to top up on your wheat germ, get some stuff ready if you're doing some jobs over the winter, you need some parts. His last weekend is the first weekend in November, and that's for Pencoy in Stoke-on-Trent. So after that, it's by appointment only, so you can still get hold of him even though it's winter and he's closed. You just go onto his Facebook. I'll put a link below if you want, onto his Facebook. So if you still need him after the first weekend in November, you can message him through Facebook and he'll do his best to get the shop open and sort you what you need. So thought I'd better let you know about that anyway. So there it is, stage one of the getting winter ready. Just topping up the pond now from all the water we've just used doing the bays. Sky pan's now off, and we'll be ready for stage two. I'd have thought as soon as the weather starts continuing to get colder and I stop feeding, then we'll be looking at covers. But until then, on that bombshell. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the link there, like the video, ding the bell for notification, and share to all your friends. Thanks very much for watching. This was Koi Pond Lifestyle.